Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Neck, and I am super pleased to be bringing you the finals in tonight's amateur Let It Ride tournament. We are going to be watching PitLord versus AznWannabe battling it out here on their first map in this best of 5 again on MLG's Shattered Temple. PitLord going to be spawning as Red Zerg here at the 2 o'clock position. At the 8 o'clock position, AznWannabe going to be spawning as the Blue Toss. Looking pretty solid there. Whoops. There we go. Got to keep my mouse under control. So cross positions here. We can't spawn in the close positions. It is that MLG version of the map. If you could spawn here, it's actually pretty close rush distance, and it makes things kind of difficult, especially against or for a Zerg player. A Zerg can really abuse that close position early in the game, but not going to happen obviously because it is that MLG map. And we did get the far cross positions here, not even a close air position. So now PitLord knows exactly where his opponent is. He can send a scout over there at just about any time, but he is going to have his overlords headed that way right away. We do have the pylon for AznWannabe set up to create a nice looking wall in, potentially. We'll see if that's what he's going to do. I assume it is. There's the first half of it. And PitLord looking to set up a expand here. Probably going to be a fast expand. Nope. Well, it still can be fast, but he did go spawning pool first. So, interesting. Do have the scouting drone here from PitLord. Going to be whapping away at this pylon. Now going to be trying to take out this probe. Is he going to block? Oh, almost blocked the pylon. Did not, however, and the pylon does go down safely. But that's not the biggest thing. Wants to really block the cybernetics core. Is he going to be able to block it? Yes, he is. And here comes another probe. Oh, the drone does get the kill. And the drone going to be scooting out of there. Not a bad idea. Are about to have our first zealot on the field here in just a moment. That's looking pretty good. Hatchery now for PitLord. Almost 50% complete. No gas quite yet for PitLord, so not going to be getting metabolic speed boost out super soon. That is for sure. Do have this zealot not on hold position, so a little bit of oversight there from AznWannabe. Usually what you want to do, if you put him in that spot there, keep him on hold position. Otherwise the Zerglings can make him come down the ramp just a little bit and then run by. That can be absolutely no fun. And there goes gateway number 2. We are on double gas now for AznWannabe, so he can either tech from here or just go over a sentry heavy army, which is increasingly popular against Zerg these days. Makes an early attack really fun. They can block the ramp, keep the reinforcements from coming down to defend the natural. Deny the natural is a really good idea. But we do have a Roach Warren here for PitLord. Let's take a look at what else we've got. Units tab going to show that AznWannabe actually slightly ahead in the harvester count, so looking pretty solid there, but PitLord not too far behind. Good chrono going down here on the warp gate tech. This double gas could be interesting to see. He does have out a sentry right now. Double sentries right now, looking really solid at this point. Going to be gearing up for an expand here, trying to get it down probably before the 7-minute mark. He does have plenty. Oh, forge, wow. Okay, he's got plenty of minerals. He might as well go ahead and toss it down, but it's up to him. Third gate, last chrono going down on this cyber core. That is for sure. Well, at least for now. Until he chooses to upgrade something else. creep spreading already from PitLord, looking pretty solid. He does have his bases connected, super important. Does have a queen at each base. Looking pretty solid, and now he has got a harvester advantage. So that is nice. The expand now for AznWannabe up and running. We do have a photon cannon here for some static defense. And the Nexus looking to be about 50% complete here in just a moment. Got some roaches out on the field now. And the lair is up. Do have roach speed and zergling speed now finally on the way. 8 minutes into the game before we, oh, it's 7 minutes into the game before we got the roach speed, but not bad. And look at this. We do have a force cruising out across the map here from AznWannabe. Is he going to be able to make this little attack stick? There's going to be a pretty decent amount of defense here from PitLord, and going to be reinforcing it fairly quickly. Got 4 more roaches on the way to help reinforce this. AznWannabe just maintaining a little bit of map control, trying to be pesky. He did snipe an overlord there. That's super nice. The expand now is complete. Probably going to want to saturate that right away. And he is getting out quite a few stalkers now, so that's pretty solid. There's the probe transfer. Looking like PitLord going to gear up for his gold expand here, so I'm liking that quite a bit. 9.5 minutes into the game. We'll see when he's going to toss that sucker down. Uh-oh, we do have an infestation pit as well. This is looking really nice. Let's take a look at APM here for just a moment. PitLord doing pretty good. These guys actually have about the same APM. Double Evo chambers here. Looks nice. And here comes some movement from AznWannabe. He's got a decent looking force here. Does PitLord really want to engage? That is the question. Ooh, nice force fields. Oh, but 2 snipes on those sentries. Ouch. Got to keep those guys moving right after the force fields go down. So good snipe there for PitLord. We do have weapons level 1 about to complete. And hallucination. Ooh, that's going to be fun. Nice. Hallucination is complete, but we only have 2 sentries. Only 2 sentries right now, but we can probably get in a couple more. But there's the gold expand here from PitLord. Let's go take a look. It looks like it's about to complete. Good timing. Oh, I hear a worm. There it is, but look at that. AznWannabe on the ball. Did see it coming. Looks like he is going to be able to clean this up. He had his probes pulled, trying to take that worm down before it completed. And look at this. Worm number 2. In the same spot, wanting to get some more. Nice snipe there by AznWannabe. Actually, really, really nice defense. Does have another roach kind of kicking it here. Where's his detection? There it is. Nice. Observer coming in for the clutch kill. Gotta love it, but here comes the attack at the main. Look at all these roaches. Now he's got to get the rest of his units over here to defend this before this Colossus gets in too much danger. Up to the high ground. Looks like the Colossus is going to be safe. Nice micro there from AznWannabe. These roaches being super pesky, taking out a lot of probes. Oh, the Colossus did go down. Wow, PitLord doing pretty stinking good, though. And Wannabe looking to move out right now with this force. He's thinking that potentially his opponent is a little weak after all of that, which is not necessarily the case. But, I mean, this is not going to be a super effective attack. If he can deny this gold, though, that would be super useful. But we do have some infestors. These infestors don't have the neural parasite quite yet. But this would be a great time to go ahead and engage. Fungals do go down. Colossus does get sniped. A lot of Fungals going down, softening up those Stalkers, but they're still alive, so that's the nice part there. AznWannabe having a little bit of trouble making the stick. He's killing a lot of reinforcements, but that looks like it's too many now at this point for him to really deal with. Going to have to back out with these Stalkers if he can at all manage it, but it does not look like he will. Stalker's going to be gearing up to take a third here. Maybe a little behind, but he has definitely got to play defensively here for just a little while. Let's see what PitLord's got up his sleeve here for us. He does. He's pretty stinking good with these infestors, so pretty good. Let's take a look. What else? He's got plenty of roaches. They do have +1/+1 and +2/+2 on the way for them as well. This Nidus network up and running. Looks like we might see another Nidus worm. Okay. That attack going extremely well for PitLord. And it looks like he is going to continue pushing this attack, and it is about to be game, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 1 going to be going to PitLord. So not bad play there. That is for sure. And there it is. We will see you guys in game number 2. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Neck. We have got some live tournament action coming at you right now on Antigua Shipyard. Beautiful. We have got AznWannabe going up against PitLord. Game number 2. Hold on just a second. I'll send it to you guys. But yeah, we've got AznWannabe going to be spawning down here at the 5 o'clock position as our orange Protoss, and PitLord spawning as teal Zerg up here at the 2 o'clock position. Alrighty, PitLord has got an Overlord sending out here. Cruising up to the top left-hand corner. Not going to find anything there. We do have a fairly early probe here from AznWannabe. And here comes the scout. Does see what's going on here. Ooh, going to try and stop this guy. No, headed out for the scout. Look at that pylon. AznWannabe not even going to mess around. He said, I'm going to block and expand here, buddy. Puts it down. and right up into the base. Now, usually what you want to do is not put that down. Yeah, well, I mean, he canceled it, but I mean, that was just a little bit of a waste there. So I mean, this is gonna hurt him just a little. And now that PitLord knows that something's going on, he's definitely going to be leaving his Overlord here to look for any blockage or anything like that, or any cannon rushing or things like that. So we do have a Forge Expand here from AznWannabe. AznWannabe definitely wants to stop the expand. Oh, get him out of there. He's about to die. Death. Death comes. And down goes the expand here for PitLord. We do have a photon cannon here for AznWannabe. And he is frustrated right now. That is for sure. Alright, the expand here, pretty solid. Looks like it's definitely going to complete. And expand for AznWannabe as well. Not too far behind. Does have a pretty decent wall in going here. Does have his photon cannon up and running. And a gateway. However, we are about to have a Zergling come in here for some decent scouting. See how far he's going to get. Not too far. Photon cannon definitely ready to deal with those suckers. And we do have the gas here, but not mining the gas. And second gas complete, not mining that one either. That's okay. Going to get the cyber core here, I guess. There we go. Looks pretty solid. Looks like there's a small gap there, so you can block that with the zealot. But the expand here is complete. He is chrono boosting out some probes. Ooh, a little bit of waste of chrono there. Look at this. PitLord going to be taking another expand. I like that play. I mean, if you're going to fast expand as a Protoss against Zerg, it's a good chance that the Zerg might go ahead and take another base. So this, I think, is nice play. Nice block there with the zealot. Just got to be careful not to get too complacent here. So the expand here, the third for PitLord, is up and running. He's got pretty decent map control right now. He's got this Xel'Naga tower in the center. He's got a Zergling here and an Overlord here. Not too much going to really go without him noticing at this point, but there is a Stargate out. Looks like we're going to be getting some voids out. I like this. This is a nice looking play off of 2 base. But he's got to make this happen. Oh, and look at that robotics facility. Stalker going to be cruising out here, going to get some information. Here comes an Overseer. And going to see the Void Ray. Pretty lucky there. And the Stargate. We have a Robo behind it. Here comes the Void. Let's see what we've got for AA. Now we do have a Spire going down, but not much else. Any AA, just Evo chambers here. Maybe he didn't really notice that. I don't know. But here comes the Void. Oh, you just got to keep attacking that. Now the Queen's got the upper hand here. This Queen may actually get the snipe on that Void Ray, especially with 2 there. Oh, this Void Ray is about to go down. Not a good loss there at all. AznWannabe does not want to lose Void Rays. Too expensive. Way too expensive. So, a little bit of miss micro there. Nice control there by PitLord. Now he's got Spore Crawlers up. So that attack pretty well thwarted. AznWannabe going to have to transition out of that. That is for sure. Double robotics here. Not a bad play. However, we are going to see some mutas here, I assume. Where'd that Spire go? There it is. And here comes the Zerglings. Not much for defense here. These Zerglings may actually be able to get into this base. We'll see if that's the case. Is this Zealot gonna die? Not bad defense there by Asian. I like that quite a bit. Got that Stalker just in time. Took out quite a few of those Zerglings. Pretty nice stuff. Let's take a look at what else we've got. We do have some Colossus on the way. Supply blocked, however. And that is absolutely no fun. And look at this, a Twilight Council. Are we going to be going for Blink, or are we going to be teching to something different? And here comes the Muta Harass. Are these Mutas going to be able to do the damage that they need to? These Colossus might be in a little bit of danger. Oh my goodness, there's not much by way of air defense right now. Oh my goodness, PitLord in phenomenal shape here. Warping in a lot of Stalkers here, but is it going to be enough? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it is not going to be enough. Way too many. Way too many Mutalisks here, ladies and gentlemen. Photon cannons trying to go down here. Not going to happen. We're warping in some more Stalkers. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to hold here if we are AznWannabe. AznWannabe in a lot of trouble here. PitLord just swooping in and doing the damage that he needs to. No reason to stop pressing this attack. He has got his opponent where he wants him right now. And that is on his back. My goodness. Wow, look at these Mutas. They're all almost red except for 2 of them. There we go. Yeah, these guys are pretty good against Mutas. Held off, but my goodness, at what cost? Get these guys back up here mining. And here come the Zerglings. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Not bad. Yep, AznWannabe just getting caught completely off guard by that Mutalisk play there. I think that was really, really nice play. Did take it down pretty solid here. PitLord gearing up to take this game right here, right now. Yeah. Mutas are just so pesky.
He's really committing a lot to these attacks. He's losing a lot of units, but I mean, he's making it happen. So I mean, this defense here from Wannabe's really got to stick. But it just doesn't look like he can make this stick. There's these zealots about to fall. That is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. PitLord going to be taking 2 games in a row. And right into the mineral line. Last defense here from AznWannabe. Can he hold on here? I mean, he's got a pretty decent economy, but man, this attack he just can't get the units out fast enough. Actually, that's pretty good positioning there. PitLord just continuing to press this attack. Looks like he is now going completely unchecked here at the mineral line. Got some photon cannons going down, but it does not look like it's going to be enough. Yeah. Too much. Too much. Oh, Colossus. Oh, Colossus. Why, why? That is the question. Here comes even more mutas and zerglings, and it looks like AznWannabe about to be in a severe amount of trouble. Couple force fields coming in, but there's just not enough AA to deal with these mutas. Look at all those mutas, and that is game. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be going to game number 3 here in just a moment. Brutal stuff. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We have got live tournament action coming at you right now on Xel'Naga Caverns, MLG's version. Oh, it's actually not MLG's version. That's okay. I think we'll be fine. But we are going to be watching Game 3 in the finals of tonight's Let It Ride tournament. AznWannabe going up against PitLord, and AznWannabe has got the pressure on him right now. My goodness, he has got to take the next 3 games in a row to win tonight's tournament. He is down 2 games to PitLord right now, so it is point match for PitLord. Oh, brutal stuff. Yeah. PitLord doing a phenomenal job there in both of these last 2 games. Really, really on fire tonight, seems like. But, I mean, let's take a look. What else we've got? We do have a spawning pool going down immediately. It looks like PitLord might get a little bit tricksy here. Could be fun. We do have this pylon going down. Seven pool, that is correct. And Zergling's going to be on the way. Now, Wannabe did spot this, so he should be able to get everything that he needs up and running here. Oh, look at that. Going to be walling off here. Oh, wait a second. Why did he... Oh, he got a forge down first. What do you know? Haha. Interesting. Nicely done, AznWannabe. I'm liking it. Photon cannon about to complete. Probably not going to be able to kill this forge reasonably. I don't know, well, maybe. Not going to get it. Nicely done. Defense there from AznWannabe. Pretty solid. Almost got the kill on that Overlord too. That's cool. Units tab going to be in favor of AznWannabe. So nice defense there. Hopefully he'll be able to take this win down. I would sure like to see him do that. Chrono boosting out more probes here. PitLord going to be securing his expand. Do have the Cybercore on the way. I'm hoping that AznWannabe going to get aggressive behind this. Try and put some pressure on there because PitLord really has taken on a lot. To try and take this expand so quickly, it's not that bad. He's not that far behind, really. But could be good. 4-gate here could be pretty solid. There's going to be 3. And 4. Lovely. I like it. And look at this. We are going to have weapons level 1. That's awesome, awesome stuff. It's 6 minutes into the game. And AznWannabe looking to be in a commanding position right now. So let's take a look out here. Last chrono going down on that Cybercore. And we are about to be warping in units. A nice forward pylon here. We got one there. We got one there. We have got pylons everywhere. Could be tons of fun. Looks like we are definitely going to have a 4-gate attack here. Warping in some units outside the base. Here we go. Now PitLord probably knows to try and gear up for some defense. Is he going to have enough? Probably not. He's about to get supply locked. And here comes the continued attack. Another pylon going down. About to see some more units. Look at all of these stalkers and zealots. And here we go. Cruising into the base. AznWannabe looking really, really solid right now. I'm liking this play quite a bit from him. Got to take down these units. Go ahead and push that attack, buddy. You are looking solid, solid, solid. And supply blocking his opponent again. I'm liking that quite a bit. Going to be taking out some drones here. Not a bad idea, but don't get too fancy. You know what I mean? You've really got to put the pressure on the fighting units a lot of the time, and that's sometimes the best thing that you could possibly do. There's the GG from PitLord. AznWannabe looking strong there. That was nice to see. Thank you guys for coming out. Don't alt tab. Always alt StarCraft. We'll be going into game number 4, and that's going to be super fun. We'll see you guys in just a bit. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Snack. We have got live tournament action coming at you right now on Tal'Darim Altar. We have got AznWannabe versus PitLord, game number 4 in tonight's finals of the Let It Ride tournament. We have got PitLord first. Might as well since we're here. PitLord going to be spawning as our red Zerg here in the top left corner, and in the top right, AznWannabe going to be spawning as our orange Protoss. Now, AznWannabe, the pressure's still on this guy right now. He has got to take this win down. It is point match or whatever, match point for PitLord right now. I keep getting that backwards. That's funny. But yeah, PitLord, if he takes this win down, that's it. AznWannabe's got to take the next 2 games in a row if he wants to win. So it is that best of 5. Hopefully he can pull that out for his sake. However, we would be fairly pleased to go ahead and let PitLord win as well. So, I mean, Nice stuff. Both of these guys extremely good players. AznWannabe looking to gear up for a Forge Fast expand here. I'm liking that. Liking it quite a bit. Chrono going down. Looks like here comes the probe for the Forge. Some nice stuff. Indeed, indeed. Spawning pool going down here for PitLord. Not going to have his expand going up quite yet. And cannon potentially. If this probe would get off its lazy rear and start warping in a building. See, this is the thing about probes. Okay, they don't have to do any real work except for mining. They don't have to build buildings like SCVs do. Of course, they don't have to become a building either, like a Zerg, like a drone. But yeah, I don't know. I think that probes seem to have the easiest job out of all the harvesters. All they have to do is start the warp in, and then they can just kind of kick it. I mean, look at this guy. He's on vacation right now. He's just like, I warped in a building. Yeah, I'm going to sit here for a little bit. There it goes. Going to warp in another one. Happy, happy times. He just kind of sits around. He's feeling super productive. He's like, I just warped in 2 buildings, and the same time it would take SCV to build 1. So, whatever. I do what I want. I'm a probe. But yeah, I mean, the Nexus here for AznWannabe going to be going down here pretty good time. Do have a couple Zerglings cruising out across the field, and the expand for PitLord looking pretty solid. 1 gas going down now for PitLord. A little bit behind there potentially, and the wall in complete for AznWannabe. Looks pretty good. What the cancel is going on here? Okay, he's getting a cybernetics core. That's fine. Whatever you want, buddy. And another photon cannon. Now, the trouble here is he's going to have trouble getting out of his base now. But units tab is going to show that he has got a slight economic advantage, if not by very much. And trying to keep that going, he is continuing to produce probes, it looks like. But map control again for PitLord looking pretty solid. He's got this scouting overlord cruising around, is going to see quite a bit. This looks like another invitation though for PitLord to go for mutas. He does have his roach warren going down. And look at this, a sneaky expand here from PitLord. Getting a little bit, what's the word? Aggressive? Very, very aggressive. And this, I mean, this wall's not going to break super soon, that's for sure. But the trouble with walling off so tight like this is that you kind of lose a lot of map control, and you've really got to make a fast play. On a 2 base like this as Protoss, otherwise, especially against Zerg, otherwise your Zerg opponent can really just kind of expand at will, and they can do crazy things like this, and you don't know for sure whether or not they'll be able to hold off your first attack. And if they do, then you could potentially be far behind, stuck on 2 base for just a little while. So in a lot of ways, the Forge Fast expand can be risky. Got to be careful. So I'm interested to see what building he's going to take out, but he is going to be getting weapons level 1. Maybe going to destroy this forge to get out of his base, which is not a bad idea. But Warp Gate Tech about to be complete. We do have a Twilight Council down. And a robotics facility. And the robotics bay. Nice stuff.
Twilight Council complete. Do have this expand up and running right now for PitLord. He's looking pretty solid here. Roach Warren down right now for PitLord. And what do we have here? Infestation Pit. That's going to be pretty nice. Two more gateways here. Do you have the Robo Bay complete? And look at that. Colossus on the way. Another gateway. This is a nice looking setup here for AznWannabe. Hopefully he's going to be able to hold on here. I would like to see this go to Game 5. I'll be completely honest. In a lot of ways, I am actually rooting for AznWannabe too because I like Protoss quite a bit. But that's okay. We do have, looks like Colossus number 1 about 50% complete, and a little bit of a tech here. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Interesting. This robotics facility getting muck all over it. Boy, look at that nasty cloud. Yuck. That's definitely slowed down that Colossus. And PitLord going to be cruising out here with a lot of roaches. And here's a couple units cruising out across the map. Looks like PitLord going to be taking out these destructible rocks. Right to the mineral line. Looks like these guys going to get a couple kills here and there. Take out some tech structures, buddy. That's what I like to see. Infestation Pit going to go down. Is he going to get the cancel on Neural Parasite here? No, he does not. Mining stopped here at the main. Oh, the Infestor pulling those guys out of cloak. Nice job. Too bad we missed it. Haha. Spire did live, and Swift out there on the live stream said that he needed to get the Spire. I absolutely agree. Did not quite get it. But the nice thing is for now for PitLord is he is on 3 solid mining base, held off that DT attack. That was actually quite a loss. 5 DTs is a big loss, especially at this stage in the game where he's stuck on 2 base and he's really going to have to make a play here fairly soon. Supply blocked right now is absolutely no fun, but here comes a lot of roaches, and we do have a lot of infestors as well. +1/+1 on these roaches, not bad. I'm thinking PitLord gearing up to win this potentially. Trying to take this third. Not a bad play here. Look at these high temps. They're just there for moral support. Oh, that's funny stuff. High temps are like, yep, go ahead. Beat down those rocks. Good job, guys. Looking good. And look at this. PitLord's got a very, very large army here. Cruising out across the map. A lot of corruptors here. Did he get his greater spire? Nope, not yet. Okay. Only 3 infestors, but a lot of corruptors. I think he may have overcommitted to corruptors there. Yeah, he's going to be able to snipe these Colossus, but I don't know, man. The cost is going to be pretty brutal.
good. Fungal's going down. I think he's just overwhelming him with these roaches. That's the thing. DT's getting in here, going to be getting quite a few kills. Looks like PitLord going to back out here for just a second, see if he can get some detection. Where'd those high temps go? They must have died really fast. I didn't even see a storm. That was sad. And another expand for PitLord. Looks solid, solid. Here comes the attack again from PitLord. This time has detection in tow. Looks like he is going to be able to take this down right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the defenses here for AznWannabe, not nearly enough. We do have high temp, absolutely zero energy. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. And ladies and gentlemen, this is about to be game. PitLord going to be our champion tonight. Oh, they did feed back the infestors? I didn't even see it. Wow, that was fast. Good job, AznWannabe. However, it was too little too late. The big problem is this many roaches in your base gives you an extremely bad day. Yep, that will give you a very, very bad day. I'm getting a headache looking at just that many roaches. Yikes! Well done there from PitLord. Looks like he is going to go demolish this expand now. And ladies and gentlemen, well played. What can I say? Yep. That's about it. And that is game. Thank you guys for coming out. Don't alt tab. Always alt StarCraft. We will see you guys next week.